I'll wait for a minute or so before I start working on this. I've only got a few more things I want to do inside these three journals, and a couple things I wanted to show you that I learned um, on a couple of other people's channels. And but I will wait a minute before a few people come in. I discovered a little fun little project to do and to put into these journals. Thunder is starting to roll outside. We'll see if we get some rain today. We've gotten rain for a couple days in a row, so pretty rain around here is pretty exciting. Because I made a few things, and chicken sandwich. That's a great handle. Welcome in. So I'm gonna do a little flip through on this journal. The rain is well, here where I am, we haven't had hardly any rain this year. All the grass is dying. Gardens aren't doing well. Major restrictions, can only water for 20 minutes a day, 2 days a week. And when it's that hot and that dry, this was very welcoming rain. And there are some areas where they're like, okay, yeah, we have enough rain, but we needed more rain. So I'm glad that we got that. All right, so um, here's a few things that I made. Um, made a few tags here. Those I made a while back. Um, made a couple of envelopes. I have a bag of envelopes that I've made. But these are some things that I've made that I'm going to put in some journals. Got a little tea tag that I made. I got a little, I don't know, some book pages that I transformed into a pocket, and some ephemera that I made from a card. So just kind of messing around with what I have. And then um, I bought 2 ephemera books, and I've never bought ephemera scrap papers like this before, with stickers, washi tape, and just some really cool vintage looking papers. I've never bought these before, so I bought 2 pads to see if I could integrate them with my style of journal making. And then I have these. Hi, nieces. I was waiting for you so I could go through this journal. But I'm showing these little washi tape stickers that I got, and I just bought 2. I didn't go overboard or anything like that. I just wanted to. They've got some really cute paper. So I took a couple of sheets of this paper and kind of antiqued it up a little bit, painted the back of it, well, sprayed the back of it, and trimmed the edges like this. So I like these. So we might try to do something with these today as well. And of course, this is just something that I painted, and it's in my little basket here. So we'll start going through this little journal that I have. And here's the front, and then the back. It's got some little beads on here. We'll check this out. I was gonna take the wire out of this ribbon, but I decided not to, because once you do close it and make a bow out of it, you can kind of spread this out and make the bow look cute. You like the blue? Awesome. Yes, it's kind of a tealish bluish green, so I love it too. I think it's nice. So that's what I chose. Here's a little pocket here, and I put in these little pockets, I put some word finding puzzles in here. And then in here, um, there's the front. And then I made this little book here. It doesn't have a whole lot of pages in it. It's just cute. And a little place to journal here. And the back. And it goes in this little pocket. And then the person that I made this for has dogs, or has a dog, so I made this little tag to go into the front here. Here's the first page. It's just kind of a collage. Hi Jenny, welcome in. And this is just some flowers that I made and some gem stickers that I glued on here. Some other paper that I've made and copied and made, and just a little piece of ephemera that I made. And then on the back you can put a recipe down if you want, or notes or whatever. But that's kind of cute. So that goes in here. I don't have any nails, so I can't lift up anything anymore. And then some little doggy prints on this page, and another place to write stuff down, just notes or whatever. It's a journal, so it's entirely up to the person how they want to use it. I made these little guys here and placed them in. And then I found this little saying and I cut it out, put it in here. And then we got this little bird. This is like a little nest for the bird. This little hummingbird. And it goes in here. Here's a blank page. We might do something with a few of the blank pages that I have, but otherwise, the person who gets this can do their own collaging, or they can jot down notes, or whatever, however they want to use it. There's so many ways to use it. Here's a little pocket here, and I made some colored papers for them to use for writing stuff down, journaling, or whatever. I'll probably add a few. I think I should add a few more of these papers. That was all I had at the time, but I can add more of those. Just some graph paper that I made and stamped on. I made it look antique with copy staining, and then I stamped all of these on. Isn't that nest for the bird just so cute? It is very cute. And then here's the other side of that page. Another little note card goes in here. Little flower that I made here. Let me know if you can see everything. I want to make sure that I'm in the better. Oh, awesome. Awesome. That's good to hear. That's good to hear and good to know. Hi, Frankie. Every time I start a live stream, Frankie thinks I'm talking to him or I'm talking to myself. So he comes out and starts begging for attention. Don't you? Yeah. All right. Just some more pages. Some of them are Frankie. Come here, Frankie. Come here. Frankie wants to get involved. Say hi, Frank. Say hi. Say hi, Frankie. Yeah, see, for some reason, when I start talking, when I do a live stream, I don't know what he's thinking. Like, is he thinking um, that I need company and that I'm talking to him, or I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, but all right. Proper. Mwah. Okay, get down. I'm talking to some people. Believe it or not, I really am. All right, some more just blank pages. I don't fill every single page with stuff because maybe they want to do something on their own or glue something down on their own. So some seashells here and more paper that I've like colored with coffee and then stamped on it. Yes, they do, Jenny. And now he's trying to dig to China under my desk. Can you hear him? Trying to dig to China. Frank, it's okay. You're not going to get to China. Trust me. Okay, and then just some more little lined paper and a little decoration here. I wish you could dig up some gold. Can you hear him digging? All right. And then this is just some music paper that I colored. Here's some more just regular paper that I colored and stamped and put a little saying right here. Oh my God. Frankie, they can hear you. They can hear you digging. All right. Just some fun, crispy paper. A little, we call these belly bands in the journal and craft paper crafting world. I don't know why we call them belly bands, but that's what they're called. And then here's another little book that I folded. They're like little pencils, little pencil pages. And then there's a book inside of a book. Like that. So it's just kind of fun stuff. Oh, look at that. It was upside down the whole darn time. Look at that. There we go. We'll put that back in there. And just, I put some washi tape here. And there's another little bookmark or tag you can write on the back or whatever if you want. I made all these flowers. I made about 150 of these flowers, and I'm using those. Now in here, in here. They can collage in here if they want or whatever. And I made these little cards. It just says dream big, always be cool. A little bee backed with some gold and green gold papers. It is a lot of flowers. So when the hubby and I are sitting around watching TV or whatever, because we binge watch stuff, I'll make the flowers and cut them out and then put them in. Oh, do I have a bag of them? Here's the bag. Believe it or not, there's over 100 little flowers in here. Believe it or not, there is though. Some of them I put on cardstock, and some of them I didn't. But they're just blank. They're just word pages from books and stuff like that. So there's that. More decorative stencil paper on stenciled on the other side of this paper that I actually copied and made into paper because I've got the fabric. This is actually a color copy of fabric. And then, of course, just some paper that I used coffee or tea and stained it. And then the pattern I get is from letting it dry on my iron round table that I have outside. And then you just set it down and it dries, and you get all of these little designs, kind of like a stencil, only I just use the table. And like it's all different kinds of colors here, like a light pink, turquoise, purple, yellow, and then some more paper. This is graph paper that I stained with coffee and actually dried it in the oven, which is how we get these dark marks here. And then I stamped it, of course, with cute little paws. And little pocket for this little envelope that I have here. And in this envelope is just a little fun little postcard thing. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna take this and ink it around the edges so that it looks antique-ish. And it says, all good things are wild and free, is what it says. I want to leave the edges on here squared up like that. I'm not going to round them off. And then I put a little bit of bling stickers on here. And that just kind of goes in here. Here's a little postcard that I found. It's so cute. These are disco balls. Kind of fun. They're disco balls in a grocery cart. I don't know if you can tell. And then I made a bookmark out of my art and put it in there. And this is paper that I would lay a stencil down and then spray it with my water bottle with either food coloring or watercolor or whatever, and then you just let it dry that way, and then that's how you get the designs for the stencil. And then this page here has a little bit of stenciling, and then I think I put this on during a live stream, my last live stream that I did while making this journal. And this is just some of my art that I kind of threw off to the side, and I was like, oh, I kind of like that. So I tore a piece of it out, inked it with some blue ink on the edges, and made it a little pocket for this little envelope that I made, which is kind of cute. And inside this little envelope is I found this through one of the gals that is kind of just starting her channel. And her name is Katie. And I thought it was brilliant. And so I tried it. I tried my hand at it. And I made these little like negatives. Like back in the day, we'd take pictures and you'd turn your film in, and then you'd get negatives back. So if you wanted to make more copies, you could with the negatives. So I made negatives out of some images. I don't know if you can see how that works or not, but when you hold it up to the light, which it's really kind of hard to show the effects of it, but when you hold it up to the light, you can see the images. So I so is what you do is you take packing tape and a magazine picture of whatever you like. So here's one that's not finished yet, but this one was flowers. So you take the clear packing tape, place it on the image, and cut it out, put it in warm water, just put it in water for a few minutes, and then you turn it over and you just start peeling the paper off, and it peels the paper off, but it leaves the image. So I'm working on this, so we'll probably glue this down. And this is a little flower. Right? There's very many, a lot of treasures in here. And so these are like little, I think these are golden retrievers, but then you have a lab. Oops, this way. And you have a lab and another lab. So these are little fun little treasures that I made to go in here. I think the journals are more fun when they're interactive like this. So I put little directions in there so that they would know to hold the images up to the light. I hear thunder outside. And then here's another page that I put some flowers and stenciled in. And this here says, she believed she could, so she did. It's a little stamp. Put on a face of power with confidence. And then here's some of my art that I cut out into hearts and put some glitter top coat on it. And you can write on the back here too. And put them back in the little page. Hey, Melissa, welcome in. Welcome in. I made this journal for a friend for a family member for their birthday. So we're going through it really quick. And then I made their little tea bag envelopes. So here's the little tea bag part where you pull it out, pull the little tea bag out of your cup or whatever. So there's that little part. And then this opens up and you can stash money in here if you want, or you can um, write on another piece of paper or whatever you want to do, and stash it in here. And there's some more of the flowers that I made. And then it opens like this. And so you have a pocket here and you have a pocket here. So you can stash money there if you want, or writings, or whatever you want to, however you want to use the pocket. And then you just take it and wrap it around just like that. And it holds it all shut. And then just some more collaging on the back here. Isn't that nice? You like that? I love it. I love these little fun little um, extras that you can make and put in the journals. I really, really do like those a lot. And then here's another extra little mini journal that goes in these little pockets. And I don't have anything really in this pocket at all. That pocket's empty. I'll probably have to find something to put in there. But here's another little journal that I made. And it's got lined paper on it. And see the edges? That's that is excuse me, I got the hiccups. That's this. That's that. So you just put it on there and paper punch it out. Is that a keyboard? Oh yes, yes. That's washi tape keyboard. Yep. Which is why I backed the paper onto music paper, kind of a little theme. So it's kind of a cute little book. So you can write down your favorite music and the artist, or however you want to use it, you know. It's all up to the individual. But that's I love these edges. They're so fun. Thank you. Yes, I think it is super cool. I love it. Um, and it's not super big, but I think it's big enough and interactive enough that I think they'll really enjoy this. I have some more papers that I made, lined paper like this, and I think let's add some more lined paper. We'll put that in this pocket here. As I rip the skin off the back of my legs getting up off my chair. Okay. All right. So I've been making all of this paper. This is kind of cool. It's just I put a doily down and sprayed it. So I'll probably do more of these. This is really fun. And make a book out of it, something like that. You just start gathering them and make pages and decorate them. These are book pages that I colored, and I use these for like decorating and making fun stuff like like let me see. They are in here. Making fun stuff to put in journals. They call it ephemera. But so I've been using playing cards, corrugated cardboard. But you can use these for like backgrounds, kind of like what I did here on this one, right here. And you just make fun little stuff to glue down on a page, or you just put them in the book somewhere, and they're just kind of fun to look at. Or you can write on the back of them if you want. I'm kind of liking, I like these that I did yesterday. I did all of those yesterday. So those are kind of fun. And then there's like little tips. I took a book of old-fashioned old remedies and potions, and sprayed the paper with some pink and greens and blues, and that's how that works. Oh, I think we're getting rain. I think we're getting rain. Let's go see if I get some rain. Let's see here. Oh, it's trying to rain. It's not quite raining yet, but it's trying to. There's some thunder. And it's getting really dark out, so I would imagine the rain is coming. Potions. Yes, potions. Anyways. So this is yellow paper from the yellow pad papers. Maybe we'll put one of those in. That's kind of pretty. Put one of those in, and let's see. What else do we got? Oh, these are kind of cool. This one's kind of pretty. I like this. This is actually done with watercolor mixed with just like, let me show you. So I've got watercolor like this, liquid watercolor, and then I just mix it in the bottle and spray the papers. This one here is brown and gray, and then I spray a little bit of the turquoise and the pink on it, and that's how it comes out. It's kind of like this. I wish you could see it for true color. It kind of looks gray and bland on camera, but that's how that works. These are pretty though. We'll put one of those in. These are fun. This is kind of a blue. There, we got. There's a few there. And here's the music paper that I use as well for using for backgrounds and things like that. And then this is just colored paper that I was testing my oil crayons with, and then I painted the back. So that one's stenciled. That's stenciled. More outdoor cast iron table designs. This kind of bunched up. That's coffee. Oh no, I lied. This is avocado stained. And when you boil avocados and add baking soda to it, and let it sit in the refrigerator for a while, it makes your papers like a pink brown. It's pretty cool. Hi, Mike. Welcome in. So we'll put a few more papers in here for her. Back here. We will fold it over that way, and we will fold it, let's see, fold it over this way, and that way, and that way. And then those can go in here. So those are fun. And I'm still making a bunch more. So I make like 4 or 5 at a time. Spray the front, let them dry, turn them over, spray them, let them dry. So it takes a little time to make them. 18 months. That's awesome. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How you doing, Mikey? All right. So there's that. So that's what this journal consists of. And I think I'm pretty done with it, except for I wanted to add, because I got these new little ephemera stickers. I think I wanted to add something to a blank page. Maybe this pink one here. He says, "Noise, I'm doing fine. Dashed a couple hours earlier and gonna get back out in a little while." Oh, good. Good for you. I'm glad that dashing is still working out for you. I got tired of the head games, so I quit. I'm a quitter. I still do catering orders, but otherwise, I am not doing that any longer. Um, or it says oranges don't dance. Oh my goodness. So let's see. Trying to find a nice little sticker, washi sticker. What does this say? If you were a teardrop in my eye, for fear of loving you, I would never cry. And if the golden, God, I'm trying to read this one. It's really hard to read. I have to take a picture of it and zoom it in. Oh, it's raining now. I like this. We're going to put this in here. Ooh. Oh, it's coming down. Should we go look at the rain? Doing what you gotta do. Yeah. I just didn't feel like doing that anymore. All right, let's go listen. Let's go listen to the rain. I think you guys can hear me. I've got my little microphone. So let's go check it out. Oh yeah. It's a raining. Hang on. Let's go look. Let's go look outside. Yeah. We're gonna unplug and go and check this out. It's coming down. I have my tree out here. Last night we had pea-sized hail. Stays pretty dry under the big tree. Oh, but I love the rain. We needed it so bad. We needed it so badly. Oh, hell no. Hail is bad. Hi, Colleen. Yep. It's coming down. There's Franklin. Look at his mess that he made. Say hi, everybody, Franklin. Say hi, everybody. Frank. Oh, and here comes Lucy. Don't forget Lucy. There's Lucy. Frankie made a mess, and I haven't cleaned it up yet. It was a little, this little toy, it was like a little tube of paint. That's what it looked like. And it had a little rope on it. And the little rope it looked like paint was coming out of the tube. And he finally tore it up. All right. Back to the task at hand. Yes, he did, Nieces. He took care of business. All right, let's see if we can get this back up here without screwing it up. Franklin. Let's see if I can do this or not without messing it up. Hang on. Be patient. Wait, do I have to do it? Wow, it's really coming down. Okay, hang on. See how that goes. Oh, look at that. We did it. Okay. We did it. We got it back up there. Lucy jumped in the mud the other day and she looked like she was wearing muddy pants. Oh my goodness gracious. Silly doggos. Yes, Colleen. Welcome in, Colleen. Oh, Frankie. What are you whining about? Are you whining? Trying to eat the microphone. All right. It is really coming down. I love it when it comes down that hard. I'm gonna go open up this window. Now I can look outside while it's raining. Okay, so here we are. We're back. So I think this guy is pretty much done. I mean, I could sit here and oh, we're getting hail. Oh no. That's big hail. Hang on. Let's go check it out. So look. You guys hear it? It's pretty big. Not like huge big, but it's big enough. It's a little bit bigger than pea size. I gotta grab my tree. The temperature is about, our temperature outside says 78. The water coming down on my neighbor's house. See if I can zoom in. My garden is covered up. Let's go check that. Let's check this out. Oh, I can't open the back door. Oh, oh no. So, and you can't see out the back door either, or out the back window. So I have a net over it. Hang on a minute, my apron is falling off. I have a net over the garden, but the hail is getting so big that it's weighing it down. Hold on, I'm trying to fix my my apron. Frankie's not very happy right now. All right. Hold on. I'm just a mess. All right, I think the hail is just, I think it's done. Take off my socks. The hard hail, the big hail is pretty much done. So I think it was like 1990, and we had baseball size hail, and we also had a tornado that ripped down one of our main streets here in town. That was pretty scary. This stuff here is just over pea size. So maybe edamame size. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're good. That was loud, huh, Frankie? Let's see if we can get out the back. Oh, the rain actually came in my back door. There we go. Got my door wet. All right, well, that was exciting. All right, back to this. Okay, Let's see if I can get this back on here without messing it up. Let's see. Oh, Frankie. Here we go. Back in business for a few. Hopefully that's all the hail we get. Is it better when I put it out like this? I think it's better like that, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's better like that. Okay. So like I said, I think I'm about done with this one. So we will wrap this one up. I think we're good not to have anything here. Even though I don't like blank pages, but some people might want some pages blank. Well, oh wait. I think I want to put something on this page here. So let's see what I got. I think I wanted to put this butterfly here. I think that would look good. Either the butterfly or these little flowers and mushrooms, and I think the butterfly is better. Yeah, we'll do the butterfly and the sunflowers or daisies or whatever. And here's sunflowers and here's the daisies. So we'll put this one in. And then we will finish we'll finish putting this together and make a little thing out of it when we're done. Nieces, are you out there? Do you think it needs any more? Or do you think that's pretty good? Awesome. Okay. I think we'll leave it as it is. I'll put this last piece in because I really like it. Do I want to put it on the yellow or do I want to put it on the blue? Let's put it on the blue. I like this better. You're eating. What are you eating? I had mahi tuna yesterday. A mahi steak, and I've never cooked that before, but watched like 2 videos on it, and I was like, I got this. I can do this. All you have to do is put some spices down and then cover it with all the spices and let your pan get really hot. And then I seared it up on all sides and then ate that up. That was pretty good. And then I had some more left, so I fried some of that up and had some in an omelet today. Turkey kale salad. Oh, that's good. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. All right. I think that's pretty. Should I pull it over this way so you can see it? There we go. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? We'll make another page like this and I'll show you how I do that. All right. So I don't think I have any glue seeping out, so I think it's safe to close it up. Oh, I lied. There's one more thing I want to put in it. Where is it? Where is it? It's another one of these cute little bookmark doohickeys. Ephemera. Let's see. Where's another? Put it there, or do I want to put it here with this guy? We'll put it here with this guy. There we go. I like that. Are we going to put it there? Here? Let's put it here. Like that. Okay. We'll tie it up. See how it kind of gets smashed down, and then you can make it look all pretty again just by opening it up like that. And it's got the little wire in it in there, so just like that. Bada boom, just like that. So this, I think this one's done, and it's got these cute little corners on it. There's the back and the front. All right, so there's that. Okay, there's that guy. Now I have 2 more that I'm working on. And it's got buttons and beads, and it's got a little bookmark thing too. This one's got, actually this one has 2. And the cover of this one actually is coffee filters, and I glued them down on brown paper so that I could make the cover. So like the packing paper that we get from Amazon, that's what I did, is I glued them down and put paint medium over it, like a GAC 800, or what else is there, like a Mod Podge type of deal, and kind of made it look leathery and rustic. So there's the front of it, and let's see. I thought I had a little something that went in here in this little pocket. Maybe we can put that there, or find something smaller. I don't know. This little guy looks a little off base to me, so I think I'm going to cover that up. Let's find. I just think it looks odd. So let's find. I had a little. Here we go. We'll use this little antique piece. I think that's better. That looks better. So now I'm going to start working on this guy. We'll let that dry. And in the meantime, while we let that dry, this guy is coming off. Gotta glue that little corner down. We'll set that in there. We'll put that there. And then we're going to take this guy and make a slide out of it. You know, those little old-fashioned slides. So you take the image and glue it down, which is what we'll do. But I just wanted to show you what we're doing. So that'll kind of look like a little photograph negative. Sometimes when I get stumped for ideas, I go to my channels and watch and see what they've come up with, and then make it my own. Pop that guy in there just like that. Bada boom. Maybe Melissa needs one for her travels, for when they start traveling. All right, so to hold that down in place, I'm going to get a little clamp. And another little clamp for that side, and a little guy for this side. There we go. Wait for it to dry. That's kind of cool. I like it. And then this morning I was kind of fooling around with some tape and my flowers. When I see I need to close that off or glue it. Let's see. Let's throw some glue in here and see if we can get it to stay. Apparently I cut it too short. We'll let that dry and then I'll cut that little end off again. But I just tried some tape with dried flowers to see how that would work. I tried it again down here so I can make one of the little tea bag covers or holder things. I don't know what you call it, little tabs, little tea bag tabs. So you cut that off, put this on this side. And cut this one off. And then put a little, oh, that stayed pretty good. We have a little bit of space in here that needs to be filled. We'll do that. Get another little, here's a smaller one. Use a small one. There we go. That's good, and that's good. And then I can punch a hole in it. We'll do that. Let's see, let's use the small one. Let's use the big one. Let's make it just a little bit bigger. Hang on. Hold on. I could forget how to I got to figure out how to move my, how to move that. That's the small one. How did I get that to move? Let's see here. Hold on. I'm not sure how I did that. Darn it. I know it's got to be with this tab. Nope, that's that. Piece of shit. There we go. I got it figured out. All right, here we go. Make that hole a little bit bigger. Okay. And then we'll find a little piece of string or ribbon, which I have right here, a little bit of string. Do it like that. Oops, I went right through the darn thing because I pulled on it too hard. Let me get another piece of tape. A little piece of tape. Little. Where's my little tape at? Oh, me and this. And my little situations here. Where is my tape? Where's the other tape? We'll just use a piece of this. I'll just reinforce it. Reinforce that. Let's cut this little piece off here. Cut this little piece off here. Let's redo the hole in the same spot. There we go. Now I won't pull on it so hard this time. Such a dork. Right. There we go. Tie it off. But yeah, so I was just kind of messing around with that this morning, doing silly stuff with this tape. Don't know what to do with this yet. Probably have to reinforce it, put it on something, in something, who knows. I have another one that I did. I made a page. I made a page out of it. I wonder if I still have, oh. So this one's done with contact paper and twine, and I just hand sewed the side and put Velcro on it, and so it's like a little pocket. And I haven't been able to let go of that one yet. I'd have to mix some more so I could let go of that one. All right. So let's see how this guy is doing. Doing very good. And sometimes the glue comes out of the sides, and this type of glue just rubs off like rubber cement. Just rub it off like that. It rubs off like rubber cement. Bada boom. Bada boom, baby. There we go. All right. There's that. Little fun little thingamajig. And I have flowers to do the rest with. I got some roses and some other flowers to work with, but see how it's translucent. It'll be fun to work with. All right. Put those up and get this guy out. See what else we can do with this guy. Here's a rose. There we go. Let's put this. Where did I put those? Oh, right up here. I lose everything so fast. I lose my mind. All right. So this one here I made a while back, but she said that she would like these two that I have. So I'm decorating them. So we have this one and this one, and I'm decorating both of them and sending them out. And they each have beads on them and a good closure. There's the back, just kind of plain, and the front, and the back of this one. And then this, oh, that's dry now, so that's good. All right, so we're good on that. So we'll go through here, see what else I have. So I stenciled it with some glitter. Hey, Busy. Would you like a shield, Busy? There we go. How about that? Is that all right? Is that all right with you? All right. This says, be sweet and wear a crown. You're welcome. Thank you for the hearts. Here's some more coffee filters that I used. A medium, like a decoupage, or the Mod Podge or whatever. Put those together, and I added a little bit of gold paint to it. So I like the gold, the 24 karat metallic deco art gold. I really like that. You just add a little bit to there. See, and I painted these pages too with it. So I use all these. This is like the green gold. And just some more fun stuff. But I like the gold. So I went on a painting binge. All right. So there's that. Here's a little pocket that has it says smile, enjoy, repeat. And it's got a little pocket here to put some stuff in. I haven't figured that out yet. Here's a little envelope that I made, and I put some recipe cards in there so they can write down some recipes or write notes, whatever they want to do, stash money, however they want to do it. And you can either tuck it in like this or leave it out. And I just thought I'd leave it out. And then this little paper here, this little note paper, it says don't forget to, and then you can make all your little notes. This stuff is, I don't know how old it is, but it's pretty old. It's about 30 or 40 years old. I found a whole tablet of it at my granddad's, and I just thought it was so cute. So I add that to there, the little pocket. And here's the little miracle of friendship. The other one has it in there too, Nieces. And then here's just a blank page. One side is blue, one side's purple. And I used food coloring for these papers here a while back. And then I just made a page hugger here and put that here. And then this paper here has got some pretty cool, it looks so much better in person, but it's got some dendrites on it. Maybe you can see that better. It's got little dendrites. And so I took yellow paper sprayed it with the food coloring, and put this in the oven, and it made little dendrites. So that's cute. And on the other side, I just made another little belly band and another little piece of ephemera to write on. There's a little piece inside too. I forgot about that. So this is vellum paper. So this is kind of fun. So you can write stuff down here, write stuff there, put it back in here, or you can find another little tuck spot to put it in, or whatever. Here's some more of the outside porch table design. So I dunked it in coffee and then laid the paper down and sprayed watercolor on it and just let it dry. So you can see I sprayed both sides, but this side turned out the best. Same here, just sprayed some paper and let it dry. So we still have quite a bit of decorating to do in this book. A lot of the pages are empty. I'm just kind of getting started on getting this decorated. When I first put it together, most of it was just blank pages. So I told her that I would decorate the books and then send them out. Here's another little tuck spot that I'll probably put papers in. I do have a lot of fun with all the ideas, and there are so many more. I mean, not just what I've shown you, but stuff that I've seen that I still want to try. It's just endless, endless. So I put some glitter on this page, made it a little shiny, and put glitter on it. And then this says live your life, and another one of my flowers. And it's just like a little opening here. And it says do what you love. So it's just a little hidden message. Another blank page. This is an envelope, and I put like a little tab on it to turn the page. And it's got, this was collaged. So it's just like the ones on the front, but different collage, same technique. And this has got music paper in it, and it's got stamps, and it's got peaches, and it's got, all kinds of fun stuff. And then on the back, it's got the coffee stained pattern on there from my stencils. And it says handmade, and it says by me right here. And just put it in here. So you can write on the back if you want, but these are more for just decoration or a bookmark. This is avocado color. This is avocado dyed paper, and it looks kind of brown on the video here, but it's more like a orangey peach color on here. And then I put a little bouquet of flowers here. So that's kind of fun. I don't know which way to, there we go. I think like that. So you guys can see it. More music paper that I copy colored and then sprayed with watercolor, liquid watercolor. More stenciling in watercolor. This is a coffee filter pocket with some flowers that I made. And when I was doing these flowers, I sat and I made the petals, and then I went back and cut all the petals out individually, and then put them together with a little piece of bling. So this has got a little pocket with a little heart. So you can write on the back of there if you want. And there's a little heart right there. So I'll probably find something else, put right there. And then another little pocket. And I sewed this one. I was learning how to use my machine, and I actually sewed this page a pocket. So I'm gonna have to get my machine out again and see if I can figure it out, because I really do like sewing that stuff and just like making borders with it. That's really fun. More of the music paper. Here's a little tab that I made from some of my cardstock. This is washi tape. So I just took a portion of the washi tape that I liked and cut out. This is a stencil. This is my butterfly stencil. So I stenciled it on just some regular paper with my little brush, and distressed ink. And then I let that dry, and then I put a little glitter on the butterfly. There's another little envelope that I sprayed with color. There's a heart. There's a butterfly. You can really see the butterfly good on the through the camera here. Another blank page that I got to work with. Here's a little butterfly. Everybody knows me and my butterflies. I love my butterflies. And here's just like a little tab to open up, and they can write on the inside here and cover it if they want, or stash money behind the butterfly. And this is like a snowberry clear wing. I don't know, it's some sort of insect. It looks like a bee. I think it's, I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. And I got some more stenciling, and I put some more glitter in here. More stenciling with watercolor. So I just lay the stencil down and I spray it with the watercolor. And then it turns out like that. This is stenciling, but it's done with the brush. And the ink that I just showed you, the distressed oxide. I feel that distressed ink. Oh, goodness. And then some more of the stenciling. This is a heart that I cut out of a pair of my mom's pajamas that she used to love, the little fuzzy jammies. So I cut a heart out there. Here's an envelope that I made, and you can stick whatever you want in the envelope. And this is the closure, and I stenciled up there. So that's fun. Yesterday I made this pocket. Made this pocket here, took the page and ripped it. So I used my ruler here to rip it, and then I went back with the distress ink and colored it. And then I have another one too. It's got all these different paper ripping patterns. And I did another one. I took the piece that came off of here, and I glued it down here, and I forgot to put the stress ink on it. I wonder if we could do that. Let's see if I can pull that off. Let's see. How will we do that? We can use this little guy. We'll use this, and we'll do it like that. Let me get some of this ink. We'll use this vintage photo. And we'll go under here, and we'll just add the little ink right there. Just like that. And then see, it makes a cool little design on here too. So I can cut this out and make another you know, decorative piece of something to go in here. So let's see, let's put that back like that. Make this just a little darker. There we go. There. This is fun to do like um, patterns also. So you can use this as a stencil on its own. Go back through it like this. And just make patterns. I like to make mountains with these patterns, but you gotta have a little bit more space to do that. And then like a little Bible passage here. So, and then it's on the back of some of my artwork that I did here. Just a card that I made. Some more of my artwork. And I just made a little pocket with it like that. And made this little piece here last night. And all it is cards, little round playing cards. And I think that's going to need glue. Yep, and that one's going to need glue. Made a little decorative something or other. There we go. So I think that's pretty cool. Just covered it with ink and some gold paint and glitter paint. Nothing goes, pretty much nothing goes to waste. You're right. Nope. I try to use pretty much everything that I have. Unless it gets too small, and then then I throw it out. This page actually ripped, so that's why I put this here and put this on the back here, because it ripped. So I wanted to reinforce the page so you can turn the page like that. And then here's a little note with a picture of a German Shepherd, because this gal has a German Shepherd. So there's that. Here's the other side of that dendrite page that we were looking at in here. It's the opposite. It's the opposite side of this, and it's got a little frog. Let's see. To me, it kind of looks like it's in a little pond or whatever, and like this is like a sunset in the sky. It's a little frog, under some mushrooms. Another place to journal right here. This is actually purple. I'm not sure what color it's showing up as on camera, but this is purple. Blank, blank. And here is a book page. And I inked the edges here and glued it in, made a pocket. This is a little mushroom. What goes in here? I don't know if it's just kind of a placeholder. I'll probably find something else to go in here, but it's just a placeholder to remind me that that's a pocket. We've got some more stenciling here on cardstock, white cardstock, and some watercolor, and avocado water is what I sprayed that with, is avocado and watercolor. And then here's the other side of that pocket that I sewed. It's only sewed on the bottom here. And then I put a little piece of ephemera here. I think these are, what are these? Daffodils? I don't know what those are called right off the hand. But then here's some paper to jot stuff down. Like I said, I'm not quite done with these yet. I'm just kind of getting started. And then here is the copy paper. Coffee, not copy, coffee, COFFEE. And then here, oh, let's see. Did this piece have, where's that other piece of that? It's not that one. Oh, it's in here somewhere. It's the second page. Oh, here it is right here. So this one's sewed, and this has pockets here. There's two pockets. There's one down in here, and there's a little, there's three pockets. There's one here, there's one here, and then there's one right there. So, and then just a little blank page that I can decorate. Here. And this is the last page, and I sewed it as well. And it says live, laugh, and love with my stencils. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Terry. Heading out to dinner with hubby. Just wanted to come and say hello. If you are still on, I will be back. Sounds good. Enjoy. What are you guys going to have? Where are you going? What are you going to have to eat? Cute frog. Isn't that a cute frog? P.S. That is so pretty. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Thank you very much. And there's the other side of the stencil paper with gold glitter paint. Can you see the glitter? Move it a little bit. You can see it. Something like that. And then, of course, this one also has little corners on it. Some little flowers. I think the flower needs to be inked up a little bit. So we're going to ink that flower up. I don't like things to look brand new. I like them to be a little aged. There we go. Oh, this would look pretty in here. But then you can't see the bling. So I need something just a little smaller to go in there. But that's an idea. That's an idea. Okay. So there's that one. And she wanted two of them. So I'm kind of working on them simultaneously. Just a bar here in town. Okay. Hey, bar food is really good usually, so enjoy. Here's some more really cool paper that I sprayed with a little bit of coffee water, and then green and pink. And then I set it on wrinkled up parchment paper and put it in the oven. And that's how I got that design. Was with the parchment paper. So it's pretty cool on both sides. And then I did the same thing with this paper here. This is white clover paper. And then I sprayed it after I dunked it in avocado dye water, however you want to say that. And then made a wonky envelope out of it. So you can put stuff here. You can put something in here, close it, or whatever. Stash money here. And then I put it in the oven on top of wrinkled parchment paper in the oven. Here is a piece of lined paper, like what I was just showing you, that I sprayed with watercolor, let it dry, and then I put a medium over it as well. I'll show you what medium I used. So I used like a Liquitex or the golden. It's like an acrylic primer and extender. That's what I would mix all my paint with when I did pour painting. So you can't really write on this except for with Sharpie. So I put a little note in here that says tip, Sharpie pens work for this paper. Because it see, it kind of sounds kind of rubbery or whatever compared to compared to regular paper. And all it is regular paper with the medium on it, which gives it that texture and that feel. So I glued that down on here. And you could even write stuff on the back here and on back here and cover that up. And some more stuff to write, more paper to write. This one I made a little pocket out of a map. And so it's got, I used book pages and made hearts and then inked the edges right there. And this is like a puffy sticker, a rose puffy sticker. And then another one of those tags or bookmarks that I made. So it's collaged. Actually, I collaged this on a live stream like a year or so ago. A year ago. In 2025, I did that, or late 2024. I dated it 2025. Anyways, so it's got some little mushrooms on the back. Those mushrooms are too white. Let's give them some color. Grunge them up a little bit. There we go. Here we go. And here's another little, so little frogs and tadpoles and lily pads. This is from a Kleenex box, the Kleenex boxes that you get from Costco. And I thought it was really cute. And so I just covered it with my like leather paper. It's the coffee filter on top of brown bag with the medium with gold glitter. That's what this is. So it's just a butterfly tag just to look at. Same thing with this one. And there's another pocket over here. And here's another butterfly. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets here. Some more blank canvas paper for me to design on and to decorate. Here's some more coffee paper and then sprayed with, and then the stencil is laid on here and then I spray it and then added a little bit of, this particular page looks like it's got gold water on it. Yep, I think it's got some gold water on it. I love how you see art potential in every item, like a Kleenex box, right? And I sat and I saved a lot of Kleenex boxes, and I sat and I fussy cutted out all of those little pictures. And fussy cutting means like you go right up against the image and just cut it out really really close to the here's that was the bag of it. I've got a whole bag of it. Let's see. I use tea bags, all the art that I've ever done, and let's see. Oh, here's all the Kleenex box cutouts that I've started. These are the ones that need to be cut out, and these are the ones that I have already cut out and made, of course. So I cut out all the flowers like that and use those. I think I'm gonna leave a couple of those out. Those are cute. I like those. And the polka dots and all that. So I still have stuff to cut out when I'm watching TV. And then like here's the coffee filters that I've been saving up on. Let's see. So I take the coffee grounds and dump them in the garden and clean off the filter a little bit, and then use my water, liquid watercolor in the bottles and spray them and lay them on the table outside so I get that little cool design. And then I will, when I get enough of these, I will use the, I'll use the decoupage or the Liquitex medium and glue them down together on paper or together and then on paper. But here's like the purple ones, got the green and the blue ones, pink. So I'm still working on these. I want to make sure I have enough to do it. And like this one here, this one's kind of done and I ripped a piece off to use. But like I glued them together with the paint medium with the GAC. You can do it with decoupage stuff too. With the Mod Podge, you can do that. Your mom used to do that. She'd have her day sewing on machine and then at night sew or cutouts while watching TV. Oh yeah, exactly. Yep. A woman after my own heart. And then here's the brown ones that I'll do. And like some of them have some pretty decent designs on them. So I'll keep saving. I keep saving them up until I have enough to do. I put that one on the bottom. And then I did the same thing with doilies. With the heart doilies. And then I can use medium for that. I'll probably use these around Valentine's Day is when I'll use these more than likely. To see how they sound, just like paper. And when you put that medium over it, ouch, then they sound like, what did I do with the other ones? I've got what I do with them. Oh, right here. So this is like how I did the paper with the Liquitex on there. I did it on doilies. I sprayed the doilies and then put the Liquitex and GAC medium on there with a little bit of PVA glue and water. But now they don't sound like paper anymore. They're like, it's almost like plastic. So that's kind of cool. And I'll use these for something. I just wanted to try that out because then I'm going to do it to these because these are so thin that they'll break. So that's how that's going to work. All right, let's put those back over there. And let's get these guys back in their little spot. Hang on, I gotta take this out. Oh, I got more goodies in here. What's in here? Oh, more coffee filters. We'll put that there. There's another one. There we go. This here is just some brown paper with pages, book pages that I glued together on the paper after I inked them, and then covered them with a little bit of decoupage stuff and sewed around the edge. So that would be good for like a book cover or something like that. I'm going to put that over here. Okay. So let's put these guys in here. You can also put the decoupage on them or the paint medium over it and put them in the oven and they'll dry like that. But I usually like to put them on the table. You got to keep a close eye on them or they'll blow away. All right. So there's that. All right, turning the page. Now this page is, these are used paper towels that I've cleaned up, you know, off my watercolor, or used my brush to clean off my brushes or whatever, and put medium on that as well. So this is what they look like. And this is like, I don't know, three or four layers of paper towel. And I've made book covers with these. And that's what these are intended for, is to make a little journal with them. And I can sew it and put holes in them, and all just all kinds of fun stuff. And here's another piece. And here's a light piece. Oh, this one here, I tried to put a doily in to see if it would work, and it didn't. I mean, you can see it on camera pretty good. Turned out pretty good on the camera, but it wasn't my favorite, so I really haven't used it. But that's how I make these pages here. Okay. And just a little birdie. A little birdie. There's a lady in Memphis that makes all kinds of pottery looking art, but it's paper towels. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Boy, would I like to see a picture of that or a video on that. So this is pretty cool. It's iridescent and gold paint. Let's see if you can see that. And then this is just a decorative page. And I thought about putting some more stuff on here, but just haven't quite figured out what I want to do on here yet. Maybe we'll find something in our little book pages today. Or some ephemera. So this ephemera book has book pages, and so does this sticker book. Also, it's got washi tape, stickers, and this has regular stickers, but they look kind of like washi tape, but these are just like regular stickers with really cool. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. With really cool pages to use. All right, moving on. Here's the other side of that paper there. Coffee dyed with a stencil and some gold water and spray. And just another sprayed paper. So yeah, so I've got a lot of decorating to do before I send this one out. Oh, this is cute, but this needs a little bit of ink. That needs a little bit of ink. There we go. That's better. I don't like stark white. I like it to look aged and antiqued. The little mushroom house that I made. And yellow and green. So I just took yellow paper, sprayed it with watercolor, and put it on top of parchment paper and put it in the oven to dry. Same with this purple. And of course, all my hearts that I cut out, they all have from my glitter texture paste. And there's the awesome green color. That's from the first page here. So this is the first signature. And then this is vellum. It's just a little tag. I'll probably decorate this a little bit more. That you can write on here. And here's another little decorative. There's a pocket there and a pocket here. And there's like little goodies in here. Little flowers and such in here. Little heart. I like that little piece of art there. Oh, it doesn't fit. That's why I didn't put it in there. That's why. But the heart will fit. See if the heart fits. We'll put the heart in there. More gold water and watercolor, food coloring. I think these were food coloring. And then here's another little, just a little peekaboo page that I decorated. Butterflies, and I think those are peonies. Peonies? I don't know. They're not roses. There's something like that. Maybe they also look like I don't know what flowers. It looks like these, like little peonies or something like that. I don't know my flowers very good. And then here's a little, oh, this needs ink. It's just a little card you can write on, and then put it back into the little tuck spot. Carnations, that's it. Thank you. Carnations. I get all tongue-tied when I'm trying to do a live stream. I get nervous. Believe it or not, I get nervous when I do a live stream. All right. And it says, blessed and grateful, choose to see the good stuff. There we go. Just like that. This one, you can tell that it's just green paper that I dunked in coffee and then just put it in the oven right on the rack. And then I got the little marks from the rack right there. And then here's another little sticker of a little baby German Shepherd. So cute. Hi, Star. Well, well, well. Welcome in. I'm showing off my journals that I am getting ready to send out. This one still needs a lot more work, but I'm just kind of going over it. This is the colored music paper, but as you can tell, it doesn't really make any noise or anything like that. Because I took this paper and used hand lotion, put a bunch of lotion on your hands, grab your little paper, get lotion all over the paper, and then you slowly crunch it and open it and crunch it and open it and until that lotion is soaked up into the paper. And then you let it dry. And then I put a covering over it like the GAC and the Liquitex. So that's how that got all shiny. And then another purple page with some bling on it here. I love that. I love the bling. Bling, 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 bling. Which way do I go so you guys can see it? This way? There we go. Goes this way. All right. And it's on really cool paper. It's pink paper and is it pink? Yeah, it's pink paper. I think I must have dipped pink paper in the avocado water and sprayed it with blue or purple because this is really purple and that's really pink, but I can tell that the original is pink paper. And some more really cool paper. Pink paper. Oh, you know what? This is pink paper um, that I dipped in blue uh, food coloring water and then put it on the scrunched up parchment paper and put it in the oven. Oh yeah, I do. I love chicken parmesan. Oh yeah. There's not much food I don't like. Do you like chicken parmesan? Is that what you're having? Of course, you are like, what time is it there? Is it like midnight where you are? And then here's another little page that I did, and all I did was stamp all these little cute little paw prints all over it. It's so cute. And then used the same stencil. I must have been in love with this stencil at the time. And did the same thing with the stencil. And this actually, on this particular paper, made it like embossed. So it's kind of raised and has texture. And there's the back of it. This is just like graph paper that I dipped in coffee or tea and then added. This one I actually added alcohol ink to it and then put it in the oven and let it dry. And then it came out all crispy like this. It's more quick to mention the food you don't like. No, I never tried chicken parm. Time is 11:23. Oh, I see. I was close. I'm close on the time. Yeah, it is quicker to mention the foods that I don't like. I can't think of any right now. Oh, these olives. I like olives, but I only like the brown olives. I don't like green olives with the little pimentos in there. And then there's some other Clamato olives or something like that. I'm not too hot on olives for some reason. So here's some more of the clover paper that I dipped in. This is white paper. I dipped it in green and sprayed it with a little bit of pink alcohol ink. That's how it got a little pink right there. I like black olives, but the Clamato olives are a little bit different, I think. They have a different taste to them. Here's another piece that I did. It's on blue paper. So yeah, it's on regular blue paper. And then I sprinkled it with alcohol ink. And then I let it dry by itself. I did not put this one in the oven. And then I took it and did the lotion technique with it, let it dry, and then put a clear coat over it. So that's why it sounds like fabric. Brown olives or poo. Here's some more of the paper towel paper that I made. And this stuff I actually infused um, the tea leaves to see what that would look like. I don't know if you can see that, but I infused tea leaves right here, kind of like all these, there's like little speckles in there. I don't think you can see them on the camera. And then put the paper towels together and then put the medium over it. And then I painted these over, I think I painted these Thursday night with some gold and then some iridescent glitter. Here's the other part of that blue paper. The green. This was actually white dipped in the, oh no, this is the, yeah, well, it was white. and it is the clover paper. The fun crunchy paper with the alcohol ink splattered and dried. More crunchy paper. I love crunchy paper. Crunchy paper. Just a blank piece of coffee or tea dyed. I'm pretty sure it's coffee. Another pink one with blue food coloring or watercolor. And then dried on parchment paper in the oven. Another just a blank page with sprayed with blue or turquoise. And then another one. I love this pattern. When the days start getting colder and I want to turn on my oven, I'm going to make some more of this paper because it's so fun to make. So fun to make. I can make 4 pages at a time. And here's the pink avocado. First it's man. Yeah, it's pink paper dipped in the avocado water, sprayed with blue. Sprayed with blue food coloring, and then dried in the oven on parchment paper. Here's the other part of that music paper. That is so cool. That was one of my favorite pieces. Hey, NATO. Yep. Using avocado. So is what I do with the avocados, and I have a bunch here. You eat the avocado and then clean them out really good. Wash them out. I washed all of the avocado out, and then I dry them. And then when I'm ready to make paper, I'll boil these in water and then add baking soda. And depending how red or pink or brown you want the color to come out, you add baking soda to however to your liking of the color. And then of course you put the pits in there too, because the pits make color as well. High protein in all parts good use. Yes. All right. I make avocado bread too. Have you guys seen me make avocado bread yet? It is so good. I can tell you how to make it. Get your pens ready. And I'll tell you how to make it while we're sitting here because it's so easy. I love the blue jeans and the blue jean cover. This is the original cover, and I just put blue jeans over it because I thought that was so cool. And then I've got the corners. So, oh, it looks like this is missing the middle. So you know what? I'm gonna have to take these off. Ooh, that one's on there really good. And then I got some other ones I'll put on here to fix that, because that'll come off in shipping. This one's on there really good. That's not going anywhere. All right. And then the front cover, it's got some hearts. So that's what I am currently working on, are these 3. So now we can take, let's do something here. So this paper here, this is kind of nice. Kind of antique-y looking. Let's find a page for that. Should we do pink? That looks kind of good. No. That looks kind of good, but it blends a little too much. Let's see. So far I'm liking the red. That needs a little bit more ripped off of there. It's going to fit. Well, maybe I can fit it. Avocado bread, you're in. Okay, so it's really easy. So I get the grated Parmesan, one avocado. It depends on how much you want to make, but one avocado will make one really good piece of bread that you can cut in half and make like a chicken sandwich. Or that's what I do is I cut up chicken and make a chicken mix and have chicken salad on the bread. So it's one avocado, one egg, and like depending on how big your hands are. So if your hands are fairly big, so let a half of a handful of grated Parmesan cheese. And I get the stuff at Costco that's already grated up. And I just put a good healthy handful in there. And so you cut up the avocado, mash it up really good, add the egg to it, mash it some more, and then put the Parmesan cheese in there, mash it up some more so that it's real, mushy and mashy, and add salt and pepper and smoked paprika and any other spices that you like, but I really don't like to add too many spices to that. And then lay it out on parchment paper and shape it, in a rectangle and or rounds, and cook it in the oven on like 425 for about 20 minutes. And you got to kind of keep an eye on it. And when the edges kind of turn a little brown, then I take it out of the oven, and I got to hold on to the parchment paper because then I go up underneath it and I flip it over so the other side gets a little crispy as well. And then let it go, and you just kind of keep an eye on it, and then take it out of the oven, let it cool down a little bit, cut it in half, and there you got a sandwich. You can make a sandwich. So there you go. I hope you were here for that. All right, so oh, that looks kind of cool. That looks good. But then it hides the paper. I really like this red. I'm going for the red. Let's see, where is that? Do this one. I think that's good. And it's just for decoration. Yes, avocado, one egg, salt and pepper. You need grated Parmesan, one mashed avocados, one egg, salt and pepper, smoked paprika, flattened and shape into rectangle on parchment or rounds. Cook at 425 for 20 minutes until till end is brown. Flip over. Yeah, they don't have to be too brown. It doesn't have to be super brown, because once it goes brown, it will start burning around the edges really fast. So just kind of keep an eye on it once it gets to that point. It is so good. It is so good. All right, let's glue this bad boy down. All right. Oh, y'all, yellow marker is trying to get the 500 subs. So I think y'all know that that's Tornado. But if you're new here and don't, that's where he does all of his gaming, is on that channel. So if we could help him out a little bit, that would be cool. All right. Let's place this down. Here we go. Oh, perfect. Perfect. You're welcome. Look at that, would you? That's pretty. I like that combination right there. I love it. I'm going to move my microphone. So there we go. I'll let that dry a little bit. Let's see what we can do. Let's take out a page and work on it. That's really pretty. This looks like 1900s era, early 1900s, like 1923 wallpaper. That is gorgeous right there. Butterflies. Oh, that's a nice fall color paper. That's really cool. Oh, those look fun to just cut out individually and use them individual. Oh, these are stickers. These are stickers. Oh, look, a frog playing a flower like a violin. You see that? He's so cute. That's cute. What that would look like on there. No, I don't think I'm going to add anything to this at all. I like that just the way that it is. Yeah, I like it just the way that it is. All right. These are just like regular stickers. There are vellum stickers. There's a few vellum stickers like those and that. And then you have, those are vellum. And then you have regular stickers up here. Or I should say, these are washi tape stickers. Oh, this would go good with the nautical paper. Let's find the nautical paper and we'll work on that. Here it is. And then here's the washi. This is scrapbook papers and washi stickers. So here's some more. Oh, that's nice. That's nice feeling paper too. It's totally different texture than this. This has a little bit of texture on it. Butterflies, mushrooms, stickers, washi tape stickers. These are nice. I ordered them because I wanted to try them, but I typically don't use stuff like this, which is why I wanted to challenge myself to using these. But I might have to do a whole different journal using just these papers and these stickers. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so we're gonna put this away for a few minutes. Hey, Gron, how's it going? What am I making today? Well, I've worked on these. I'm kind of working on these journals. I finished this journal. Hold on, let me fix you up too. Let's get you all prettied up with some blue. There we go. This is going out to a friend of mine, to a family member for their birthday. So this one's done, and I'm going to be packing this one up and sending it out. So this is the back. Here's the front. And I used Amazon Prime bubble envelope for this. So, ta-da! Marie Gran, Ma Gran. That's where that comes from. Okay, okay. And so we're just going through the stickers and the paper that I want to use. And I am going to use, I think we're going to use this ruler to do the edges. Come on, there we go. And we had some hail here. That was earlier in the stream. So we take this, and I'm going to ink the edges here. And I just gave Nato a avocado bread recipe. And I want to get his take on it, so he's got to make it pretty soon so that he can tell me how he likes it. Oh, see if I can keep this writing all whole. What are you up to today? There we go. I saved I saved it. Agricultural implement, wooden ware, hardware, and seed something. Seedware. Anyways, I saved that. This stuff didn't last. That didn't make it. Sounds like a live stream we could do together. Oh, for the avocado bread? We could. It doesn't take very long to make. And then, oh, I don't want to cut the bottom. I'm going to cut the bottom off, but I've already started it. It doesn't take very long at all. Just like the mahi tuna I made yesterday. Holy cow, put some spices together, pat on some spices from the tuna, and pop it in a hot cast iron pan with some butter and avocado oil. Man, that stuff was delicious. Family. Alone for a bit. Peaceful. Yep, I'll keep an eye out for ripe avocados. Yeah, otherwise just even if they're not ripe, just bring them home and let them get really super ripe. And as soon as mine start ripening up, I put them in the refrigerator, and they last for quite a while in the reefer. That's a cute little page. Let's see. Yeah, that's a cute little page, which would mean I would have to spray the back of it or do some stenciling on the back. Let's see. I think I'm going to spray it. Yeah, I think I'll spray it. But that's what I do like, is stuff like that. And then I've got the words here that I took off, and I'll keep a hold of these and use them somewhere. I can use them somewhere. So when I spray the back side of this, it's going to look like, it will look like, let me show you. It'll actually look like this color, kind of a gray color. Or perhaps like that kind of color. Something like that. That's what the back of that will look like when I spray it down. For inner peace, you ring. Oh, that's great. So that's what I'll do, is I'm going to spray this down. We'll use it for a page. So I really like doing that, like ripping that paper. Let's find another one. Let's find another one. Oh, there's a cute one. Let's do these butterflies. This paper is a little thinner than this paper over here. This is a little thicker than this. So I got to be careful when I rip this out. There we go. Uh-oh. Let's go see. Let's see what the thing is. Oh, an unforgiving karma. Let's talk paper. Hi, Lauren. Welcome in. I'm going to go see what the dogs are barking at. It's all right. You're all right. Oh, it's just the little kids. Back off. Back off the kids. You guys, Lauren is she's another journal maker that I started following, and I absolutely love watching her, listening to her, and most definitely love her her style. She's got more I don't know how you would say it, eclectic or antique stuff, kind of like all this ephemera and stuff like that. And forgive me, Lauren, I didn't go to that site to buy this stuff yet, because I wanted to first see if I could use it the way that you use it, because I use different materials than you do, which is why I like watching you. So yeah, so if you guys haven't seen her, or if you're interested in watching some more talent, subscribe to her channel. I found her, and she's growing really nicely, and she's just such a sweet lady. So yeah, I love these butterflies too. Did you see, Lauren, did you see this? This is a cover that I've done with the blue jeans. Did you see this? Were you here for this? Oh, thank you, Tornado, for putting that up there. Thank you. Appreciate that. Um, anyways, I don't know if you saw the flip through on this, but we just went through it. So you can go back through it later if you want, and check it out. I'm in the middle of decorating it, but here's all the little papers and stuff that I've added in there, and I'm just now starting to decorate it. So it's going to take a minute. to get this done. And then here's the back. I love the blue jeans on the book. I just love that in the corners. Um, here's the front of the journal that I was working on the back and was getting everybody's opinion on how I should do the back, and that's the back. No one is ever sad on a jet ski either. Nobody's sad with butterflies or yellow flowers. And Lauren says she likes the butterflies. She loves butterflies. I love the butterflies too. And then I don't know if you were here for this one either, so I'll just show you really quick. This is my coffee filter paper. So I took all my used coffee filters, cleaned them up, or sprayed them down with color, and laid them on Amazon shipping brown paper, and then put medium over it and used it for a cover as well. Lauren says, "You are the sweetest. I love your crafts. Thank you so much. You're very kind for your kind words. You're the best. You have a huge heart, Terri." Thank you, Lauren. Well, so do you. So do you. And I'm really enjoying watching your channel grow, and I'm really enjoying your videos. All right. I've watched several of them more than once. Let's just say that also. Very calming. Very calming. So we're gonna rough up this page here a little bit. Oh, and Lauren, the haul that you showed yesterday, I believe it was yesterday. Holy cow. Um, that's a lot. I actually would be a little overwhelmed because like I would want to stay up all day and all night putting together ephemera pieces, clusters, and using all of the stickers, and oh my gosh, that is so fun. And I love these rulers. Love it. Here we go. Set that up there. Let's ink these pages. Oh, good. I'm glad you subbed her. Thank you. If Terri says you're good, you're more golden than Golden, Colorado. You like that cover, Lauren? Thank you. Thank you. You're getting me all choked up. Well, that's our community is fairly tight over here, Lauren. And some, even if they don't like crafting a whole lot, they'll definitely sub you to support you, and you never know, they'll probably be over to watch as well, because it is, I don't know, crafting is therapeutic, relaxing. You can bond with people through crafting. So I really, when I ran into your channel, it was so much fun to watch. So I watch a lot of the same people that you do as well, and it's just really just super fun. This paper is way thinner than this paper. Can you hear that? There you go. I like that. And you could probably teach me a little bit more on how to use ephemera and things like that. I just got 2 little books. I didn't want to go overboard and then not be able to use them. So I got 2 little books to see what I could do with them. And these are more like regular stickers. And then these are the washi stickers. They're so cute. Look at the little chipmunk. I wouldn't mind doing videos. I mean, I've had this channel for a while, and I used to do videos on doing DoorDash when I first started doing DoorDash like 3 years ago. And I did real well. I got monetized off of doing those videos. And then I quit doing DoorDash and quit gig work. So I started cooking a little bit. And then I also like crafting. So it was, you know, cooking, crafting, gig work, whatever I can do. So here we are. I watch people, I watch because people really don't do this anymore because of time, mostly, but my mom and aunt still do it. So I think it's just not passed down. I'm not so bad with it. I love watching you guys do it. Oh, thank you. Yes, she is on her way to 1,000 subs. She is. Yes. Yeah, Lauren is guru. I'm just subscribed to your channel. Very beautiful. Yes, she's very calming to listen to as well. Where is Lauren? Let me give her. I want her to. If you're still there, Lauren, I'm gonna give you this moderator. So that moderator blue shield. I don't know if you know about it or whatever, but that's so you can connect with other people if you want. But that's so other people can connect with you as well. Yes. She's so sweet, isn't she? She's a sweet, sweet lady. And I love your nails, Lauren. I love your nails. Um, so there we go. We've got those 2 done. I like those. We'll use those somehow. And now I feel official. Well, I was hoping you weren't thinking that I'm too chatty and commenting too much on your channel, but I think that that's what really helps people grow is by commenting and interacting. So I'm glad that you're here. Thank you and welcome in. That is just fantastic. I've got to plug in this little guy. Let me plug in up here. We'll see. We'll see. Um, those papers are so me. I love them. We have the same vintage taste. We do. However, this is the first I've ever purchased. Um, I forgive me, I didn't go um to the site that you have mentioned. I didn't want to go full on out there getting a bunch of stuff yet until I learned how to use it. So I only got these 2 little tablets and they're gorgeous. Yes, we do have the same taste. Only I think you know how to use these better and you know how to layer better than me. So I'll be watching for that. Be watching for that. One thing I did do today, and I put in another journal. We'll show you that. This here's an example also. I think maybe you can see. Can you see that? So this image, I took it out of a magazine. Magazines are better to use than books. We could both teach each other. I love those books. Thank you. I did get these off of Amazon. It was they were so cheap. It was like $10 for each of them or something like that. So remember back in the day when you would take pictures and then have the negatives and keep the negatives. So that's kind of what this is supposed to be like. Can you see there how it's kind of see-through? Let's see. Hold on. Right here. It's right here. Right here. So you take, and do you watch Katie? I'm not sure if you watch Katie or not, Lauren, but um, I saw this on her channel, and she takes packing tape like this, puts it down on an image in a magazine, and then gets it all straightened out and stuff so there's not too many bubbles in it. This one had a few little bubbles in it, but that's okay. It makes it look authentic. And anyways, you take the tape, put it over the image, cut the image out, put it in some warm water, let it set for a few, and then you turn over the image and you take off the paper and it just rolls off, and then the image is left and it looks like an old photo negative. I love it. And I'm not the best at cutting stuff out because I need to get maybe a um one of those kind that you hold with your finger. I have my knives, but I need something better so I can turn the corners better when I cut this out. And I make the frame from folders like this. So I'll use this for my guide, and then I'll trace it, cut it out, and then fold it in half, and then I cut the middle out, and then put the image in there, and then glue it down. Glue the image down first, and then shut it. Glue the edges and shut it. Maybe we can do one. Well, I need to sit down while I'm watching TV and cut out a bunch of these because they're not easy. It is so fun to do. I'll show you some of the other ones that I made while you're here. Let's see here. Oh, it's in this envelope. So the gal that I made this journal for has a yellow lab, and so I cut out the yellow lab. Let's see, can you see this? And when you hold it up to the light, it looks so much different in person. Because when you hold it up to like the ceiling light or outside up against the sun, you can see through it. It's pretty cool. So I made these for her. Those are little golden retriever puppies. Oh, you like the, yes, they do. I love those. I love that. And I've got more, but I need to sit down and cut out the slides. Like mass making on the slides, on the frames, mass make slide frames. So I gave her a little paper and said, hold up to the light so that they will know what to do with it, because somebody's getting this journal that doesn't really understand all the interactives with the journal. So yeah, I put them in this little envelope, two-sided paper. And then have you seen the tea bag envelopes? I've got other ones that I'll show you. Let's see. Let me tie this back up. Thank you, Lauren. Yes, they are cute pups, aren't they? Very cute. All right. Let's see here. Pull that ribbon out like that. There we go. Okay, so here's some of my mass made stuff. All my little tags in here, papers that I've made, and then these guys from Treasure Books. And she made these. These are really fun to make. So this one's made out of vellum. This one was fun. Little vellum tea bag envelope. That one's cute. And then this one here, I think this has pages in it. Let's see here. Which way does this go? Which way do you go? There we go. We're going the right direction. Yeah, I put pages in this one. And I haven't decorated it, but I put pages inside this one. It's for like a little mini journal. And then left a little bit of slack on the side to put the little tea bag holder thing right there. This one here, I tried to decorate like a little house or whatever, but it didn't work out, so I just kept decorating. And this has a little pouch for the little tea bag holder. And it's just, I think this one's just basic. Inked edges, things like that. These are fun to make. Have you seen that? Do you watch Natasha? She made these. These are so cute. And they're super easy. You just tuck that right in there just like that. And then I made this design. See, now my phone. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see what the deal is here. Let's see. It says 15%. Let me see if let's see here. Hold on. You guys got to look at my mug for a minute. That should be okay. It should be charging. That should be charging. Okay. Anyhow. Ta-da. Let's see if we get back into shape here. So if it ends unexpectedly, it's because my phone died, but I just plugged it in better, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh, stop it. There we go. I hope that stays. Okay. So I just took some the corrugated cardboard and put random decorations on there. And then this pink one here, same, just random stuff. This one doesn't have a little tag for it yet. So this one's really cute. That one's really cute. Ta-da! So that's that. I do watch that channel, but haven't seen them. And I have beautiful ephemera. Thank you. I love how everybody's got their own style.
And you can get ideas and take their ideas and make everything kind of your own. I think that was like, I don't know, 10 or 11 months ago. You can look back on that and check it out. And then the little houses that I've done. Let's see. Let's move over here for a second so you can see the houses. These are too big for pages or whatever, but I made little houses as well out of just scraps. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Cute, huh? Laugh often. Creativity takes courage. And it does. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage to share it with people as well. And then a little mushroom house. Little mushroom house. And let's see this one. So I have a stamp, and I stamped the flowers. And then made a little table for the flowers. Good artist copy, great artist steal. How about share? We share. You like the scrapbook houses? I do too. I do too. It's so much fun. I've been hoarding this piece right here. I've been hoarding that piece because it was like one of my favorites. So this flower here is made from a cooking magazine. And look, it's pasta. Can you see that? It's pasta. And this flower here is made from a magazine picture that is like mountains with fall colors changing. And then I added my own little stuff to it there. Yes, you should try them. They are so fun. You can make small ones. You can make big ones. Look at the little curtains. And then I have a little stamp of bricks. There's the little brick stamp. Can you see that? Those are bricks. And I put it on my little stamper pad and do the bricks. And then I got a little butterfly. I've got all kinds of little stamps as well. So, and then these windows were actually stamps, and then I colored them in. So cute. I can't wait to see you try them. I would like to, I mean, I used to make videos and edit videos, but it was for my DoorDash and gig work and stuff like that. And I've edited a few shorts for cooking, but I would really like to try to get into filming my craft. But I'm not near as good at filming like you are. You are fantastic at filming. I just love it. You're so good at it. So maybe we can get in contact with each other and we can talk and become creative buddies. And then here's another one that I did. Look at the little curtains for the door. Little flowers, some grass, fireplace with smoke coming out of it. Can you see that? Am I in frame? Am I in frame? There we go. And then it opens up. Ta-da! Just a little bit like that. It doesn't open any more than that. Just the little roof comes off. Can you see that? in a grid. Yes, wouldn't it? It's so fun. And that's a good scrap busting. Um, it's a great scrap busting uh, little craft to do. Little exercises to get your crafting when you get in a slump. There's my little arrows that I made. Gotta put those in my self-made. There we go. So that's this is kind of some of the stuff that I've been hoarding, and it's starting to get time to use them, make more and use them. You know what I'm talking about when we start hoarding stuff, right? All right, so there's all of that stuff that I've made in my beautiful little binder there. Then I have a full basket full of stuff that I've been working on. And then these flowers, I took time to make all these flowers. There's like 100 flowers in here. So these are fun. Yep, it's a problem. It is. Oh my gosh, it is such a problem. So I did make a couple clusters yesterday, and this is what I made. I made these 4. Is it 4? Yeah, these 4 clusters. This one is a playing card. And I'm still kind of working on the back. I don't know what to do yet on the back, but I might not do anything. But there's one there. And like some of these, I just used a box and ripped it up and used the cardboard, put some gold paint on it, and put some, scraps on it. It's a great scrap busting project. And this one too. And I tried making buttons. I gotta practice the buttons. I'm kind of having a hard time with the buttons. So there's a button. So I think these look pretty cool. So I might put some of these in these other journals that I'm making. Is your desk just as messy as my desk? It's terrible. Terrible. Oh, thank you. You're very talented too, Lauren. I love it. I love it. I love that you're here today. And I hope some of my people subscribe to you as well. That would be that's so great. I'd love to see you get monetized really fast within the year. You got to do it in a year. You got to do it within the year. And I hope that you've seen your watch hours go up, because I do watch you at night, especially at night. All right. And this is my favorite stencil, the honeycomb stencil. This is my favorite stencil. Maybe we'll do a little honeycomb stenciling on here, on this guy. Let's do that. She says she doesn't even remember what the top of her desk looks like. Oh, yes, you're in good company. Yay. There. I like that. Just adds a little bit to it. I like my glass grid. And then under the glass grid, I have a floor tile. as well. All right. And then this morning I was messing around with dried flowers and packing tape and came up with this idea. And I've got another one that, that I made an envelope with contact paper and Velcro, and then I just sewed it by hand. Ta-da! I haven't put this in a journal yet because I need to make more. So there's that. But I have a whole drawer full of paper and collage. Like some of these, I will probably go up to the FedEx store and have copies made so that I can use my collage paper as regular paper. So I take the brown packing paper from the Amazon and I lay it out and then I just start collaging on it. And this particular one was about 3 feet long, and then I cut it up. And I also put medium over it. I think I used Liquitex on this one over the top. So I need to take these and use them and all that fun stuff, because it was huge. It was fun to do. All right, there's that. So I'm gonna try to figure out, oh, I need to put more glue in here. I need to figure out what I can do with the flowers, because I've got a ton of dried flowers. But I made a little tea bag out of this one. So that was fun. Anyways, that's what Terry's got going on. I'm just doing my thing. I'm just doing whatever. And I have a whole drawer full of pages that I've made but haven't been willing to give them up yet. Like, see, this is paper from a collage that I did. And it's just a little pocket. And what else do I have? Oh, and then here's a little page. And I used the contact paper and then sewed it and made a pocket. But I need to figure out how to use my sewing machine again. This was a while ago. So I like doing those. And then a house on the back. Oh my goodness. So there we go. We'll have to do a live stream together. Oh, Yellow Marker says, I don't even remember what the top of my desk looks like. I thought Lauren said that. So anyways, that's what I've been working on. And I got 2 more books that I need to finish. I've finished one, gonna send it out. And I doodle at night. So that's what we got going on today. These like cute little papers. And I took the book pages and tea dyed them and also inked them and then put the medium over it. So it feels kind of like plastic. And then I made another piece of ephemera. Just kind of random bits. The packaging masterboards would look so great as covers too. Yes, they would. Very much so. I'm so happy I caught your live. You're the sweetest. And what an incredibly welcoming group of friends. Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming in. And yes, they are very friendly here. No drama. Now, if anybody gets dramatic, it's me. Sometimes I get a little emotional and share some stuff with my people. And they're very supportive. And I've known many of them for many years. So, welcome to the family, Lauren. Welcome in. Um, have you ever tried paper and lotion and making like fabric? So it's fun to do. I use lotions, not oils. I tried oil before and it's not as good as the lotion. And so you just put lotion on your hands and get the paper all lotioned up, and then you crinkle it and uncrinkle it, crinkle it and uncrinkle it very gently until all the lotion soaks in, and then you have like cloth. One dual live stream and tons of paper cuts. If she's still here. Anyways, I have been live for a while. It says I've been up here for about 3 hours. So maybe I will end the live stream here. And I appreciate everybody coming. And we'll pick up where we left off, or NATO and I will do a live stream making avocado bread. Maybe Lauren and I can do a live stream on her channel so that she can get her hours, so that she can get monetized. So yeah, if you're new here and you've never been here, go subscribe to Let's Talk Paper with Lauren. She's so sweet, very creative, very kind, and she interacts and tries to get back with you on when you make a comment or whatever, and she interacts very well and often. So anyways, every time I get ready to go or say I'm going to leave, everybody comes in. So I'm going to show some of these. I'm still trying to master the envelope. It is one of the hardest things that I've tried to master. And I've got a few. Got a few wonky ones. Oh, here's the envelope inside the envelope inside the envelopes. Those are cute. Okay. And then here's an envelope that I undid, and I dyed it, put it in the oven, and I just haven't put it back together yet. Yes, let's connect on that. You are too kind. Sending big hugs. Talk to you soon. You too, Lauren. You too. Here's the avocado dyed paper turned into an envelope. Wonky envelope. Wonky. Wonky. But cool. This one I got a little bit better. But you just can't like... Oh, there it goes. It can tuck in. It tucks in pretty good. That one's good. This one's good. Of course, this was a regular envelope, and then I colored it. And when I colored this one, I put keys and coins on there. And that's how we got that look on that. This one here, I just stenciled the outside of this envelope. But I'm not the best envelope maker, so I gotta work it out, because it's really pretty simple. But my brain is making it really hard. It's the pink one. Ocean. Just some, I must have been in a envelope making mood. I think I did a live stream making these envelopes. Vellum envelope. That's really wonky. Really wonky. There's another. Oh, this one turned out really good. This one turned out okay. This one is a double envelope. So I just glued them together so you can use both sides. This was origami paper is what this is. This was my music paper. Made an envelope, kind of a wonky envelope with this one. This is the same thing, regular envelope. Put medium over it. Here's another key and coin envelope. So those are the envelopes. Mass-made envelopes with origami papers. What's in here? Oh, an envelope inside of an envelope inside an envelope. Oh, I haven't seen that one in a while. That one's pretty cool. All right, enough of that. I've been up here long enough. I don't want to wear out my welcome. So I'm going to let you all go. And I'm stealing that key idea. I have a plethora. Oh, yeah. I did too, and I was like, I would rather have those skeleton keys. That would be fun to do. Keys and coins. Keys, coins, and then when I discovered that, then I was like, oh, I bet I can do the stencils. And you can put, some of the stencils you can put in the oven. Some of them I discovered you can't. Now these you can put in the oven as long as it's on a really, really, really low temperature. Otherwise, they act like a shrinky dink. All right. Well, I think I'm done here, y'all. And my dogs want my attention. And before it starts raining again, I should probably do this with them. I say this, if I say the word W-A-L-K, or if I even spell it, they know how to spell that. So I got to be quiet until I'm ready to put their harnesses on. So anyways, everybody, thanks for coming in. Thanks for subscribing to Lauren. Go watch her videos. And until the next time, bye. Much love to everybody. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, NATO. And also Yellow Marker. Lauren, thank you for coming in. And then, what is your other one? Karma. Gran was here. Ma Gran. Marie was here. Colleen was here. Thank you very much. Oh, Unforgiving Karma. And Inner Peace was here. Thank you so much. And Nieces was in. And Morning Star was in. And Jackie was in for a brief moment as well. Busy was in. So I really appreciate, also her new name, Melissa, Everyday Odyssey, Island Girl. Melissa was here. Colleen was here. Mike was here. I'm going back through everything, making sure I don't forget anybody, because you all mean a lot, and I really appreciate everybody. I think I got everybody. I think I got it. Jenny was here. Miss Jenny was here. Thank you, Jenny. Chicken Sandwich was here. What a crazy name, Chicken Sandwich. So I appreciate everybody. Everybody have a good night and a good weekend. You too, NATO. Love ya. Bye. Let's see if I can get this turned off. Here we go.